I just found out that if you're in a bad mood, then you can do some emotional support cooking. And that's what I'm gonna do today. And there's no better emotional support food than beef stew. Even though it's the middle of the summer, I saw somebody make beef stew on the internet and the baby was like, I want to eat that today. So we can't say no to the baby. So that's what we're doing. I went to the supermarket with Ollie to the Turkish supermarket and we got some beef. So today is just gonna be a really relaxed, slow down, come cook with me video. So if you're down for that, then let's go. So I got 500 grams of, in Dutch it's called sucadelappen, but it's like chuck roast. And we're gonna cut it into cubes and talk about life. Let me just put on some gloves to be fancy. The dog is fat. The dog has some brokjes. What is it in English? Pregnancy brain is braining food, pet food. The dog is fed. My boyfriend has a before dinner snack since a chuck roast is gonna take a long time in the oven and it's already late. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't always plan everything perfectly. So it's been a while since I've recorded a YouTube video. A lot has changed, as you might be able to tell. I am very pregnant right now. I am 26 weeks pregnant, going into my 3rd trimester. And I have to say, today is a little bit of a tough day, but the 2nd trimester has not been as hard as I thought it would be. The 1st trimester was a little bit intense. I was really tired. I was really sick. Like, I puked a lot and I was just over being pregnant. I was like, if this is gonna be the entire 9 months, I don't know how people have multiple kids. But it subsided and now it's just more manageable. I still go to the gym. My workouts are fine. I say I'm at about 80% capacity of what I was in the gym, so that's not bad. I do feel like it's important for me to keep moving because my mom also got diabetes. Is it diabetes? No, that's when you're fat. What's it? The sugar thing. It's not diabetes, is it? Wat is suikerziekte in het Engels? It is diabetes. You see how my pregnancy brain is braining, but she got diabetes during pregnancy and that made me a really big baby. I was 9 pounds. So if there's something I can do to avoid birthing a giant, let's try to manage that. So I don't know if you guys know her dad, but I'd say there's a chance of getting big babies. So I'd rather not get diabetes, and a good way to minimize the chance of getting it is by staying really active, moving, walking, and that's what I've been trying to do. The 1st trimester, I really had to take some time off because I was really tired, but now I'm slowly getting back into it and it's fun. I am out of breath more easily, but that's also because you can't really breathe in deeply, but I kind of enjoy being pregnant. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And I'm really curious about the 3rd trimester because I can feel my belly really growing and getting bigger now. I'd say the baby is about 1 kilo now, so it still has a lot of growing to do, but for now it's manageable. We have 3 more months to go. So yeah, also now that I have a little bit more energy, I'm getting back into making some videos, making some of my own content. Because if you're just not in a good mood, then it's just not fun to film yourself and make content. Because also, like, in the mornings I did not have the energy to put on some makeup or to do my hair. I've really been going full on homeless person mode with my looks. So it's good to get out of the house a little bit more and just to feel like myself a little bit more, since my energy is also coming back. So I kind of disappeared from YouTube in the middle of my content prep, or towards the beginning of my content prep even. And the thing is, I did vlog everything. I have a vlog of show day, of peak week, of literally everything. And I've just been so busy with the new life. I became the full-time content creator for my boyfriend's Instagram and YouTube, and also their businesses, Telgu and Pillars of Strength. I've been their videographer, and that just takes up like basically all of my working time. And then when that work is done, I'm not really in the mood to edit again because there's always more work to be done. And then I'm like, if I'm going to edit videos anyway, I might as well do something productive. But videos like these are less effort, and I also don't have to do multiple of these a week. If I do like 1 or 2 a month to start with, and then just to have a little bit of fun with making content, and then if it turns into something, we can put more effort into it. But for now, it's just some fun making content, doing some updates, updating you guys. I've preheated the pan. I'm gonna put some olive oil into the pan, quite a bit, and I'm going to put in the meat and roast it a little bit first so it gets a nice crust. We're also gonna put a little bit of flour on the meat. Just all-purpose flour. Okay, also gonna put some black pepper on the meat. And just make sure it gets a nice sear. While that's going in the pot, I'm gonna cut my onions. I'd use 2 big onions, but I have small ones, so I'm gonna use 3 onions. It's been a while since I've given you guys a physique update. We are up, I'd say about 12 kilos, 13 kilos maybe. I am now currently 85 kilos, 86 kilos. And when I became pregnant, I was like 73. So probably about 13 kilos gained. And as I said, I am now 26 weeks. So about 2/3 of the way. I feel like I'm gonna gain a bit more. If I don't pass 20 kilo gain, then I feel like I've done a good job. In the beginning, it was definitely also some weight gain because of eating more. In the first trimester, it was just me trying not to be nauseous. So I had to eat every 2 hours, just a little something, not to puke, and it was just survival mode, just trying not to be sick the whole time. And when you're not used to eating smaller portions, then you just eat your normal meals at the normal time, and then you have to eat again even though you're not hungry. And I can see how you would gain quite a bit of weight through that. So it wasn't that I was more hungry, just trying to get used to the new way of eating. And then at around week 16, that disappeared, luckily. I'm cutting the onions in half rings, by the way. The meat is very fatty, but you're gonna keep all of the fat in the pan because that's really gonna give it flavor. And now in the second trimester, I've really not been really hungry at all because my stomach just feels like it's full all the time. So the past few days I've been eating a lot less, like around 12 or 1300 calories, and I know that's probably not the best, but I make sure I get my protein in. And I also don't want to eat when I'm not hungry or when I'm not feeling like it, because I don't want to get fatter than has to be, you know? When the meat has a nice sear, we take it out of the pan and then we bake our onions. Turn down the heat a little bit. Let's put in our onions. Then you're gonna cut some garlic. I like garlic, so I'm gonna put in like 5 cloves. So yeah, what I was saying was that I feel like the weight gain has slowed down a little bit, which is good and fine. And I always know that, just like when you have a bulk, like if you eat less and move more, the weight's gonna go down. So it's not impossible to lose the weight again. I'm really curious what it's gonna be like, how my belly's gonna be, if I'm going to be able to bounce back quickly, but we'll take it as it comes. For now, there are no stretch marks. My skin is doing fine. I'm not itchy yet. I'm really proud of what my body is doing right now and how it's going through it. And I do feel like if you work out a lot before you get pregnant, that it's easier on your body to be pregnant, because we have something that's called centering pregnancy, and it's with a lot of pregnant ladies, we come together every few months and then they teach us new things about pregnancy, about giving birth, about things that you can happen during pregnancy, just to inform us and to give us a little bit of a community. And some of the girls, we are like at around the same amount of weeks pregnant. Some of them like can't get up out of a chair without having to hold on to something and to push themselves up. And I feel like that's really going to have an effect, especially in the third trimester. When your leg muscles aren't strong enough and your back muscles aren't strong enough, that's going to be really difficult on their bodies. So I'm grateful that I came into the pregnancy strong, because I'm still able to move around, I'm able to do squats, I'm able to do deadlifts with quite a lot of weight still. So I feel like that's really gonna help me. Also maybe with giving birth. Okay, we're gonna put in the garlic with the onions for like 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure you don't burn your garlic. I got 1 carrot, it's a pretty big one, I'd say, personally. Don't know how you feel about that, but I'm gonna wash the carrot and cut it into tiny pieces. Cut the top and the back off. I feel like my garlic is ready. We're gonna add the tomato puree, and you have to bake your tomato puree or else it's going to be really harsh on your stomach. So just bake it with the onion and the garlic. Let me turn down the heat a little bit. If you're wondering what I'm doing with the egg, sometimes the electric thing doesn't listen to my hands, so I have to, don't ask me how I found out, but an egg works better. So where's my knife? There's my knife. First I cut the carrot in half and then I quarter it. There we go. And then we're gonna put the carrots in with the onions and the tomato puree. Have to heat a little bit again. And the original recipe asks for celery, but I don't like celery, so I'm not gonna put it in. Just bake the carrots for a little bit. Also like adding a little bit of honey at this point. Whenever I use tomato puree, I like to add honey. Then we're gonna boil 500 mils of water. Stop beeping. Why is it beeping? I hate this plate. I just want a gas stove with fire. Let me just wait a little bit. My boyfriend and I would really like to move houses when there is a possibility. We're keeping our eyes open for something affordable and something that we would see ourselves living in for a really long time, which is an impossible combination in the Netherlands. This week my mom is going to come help us to clean up my boyfriend's office area that we're going to turn into the baby room. And then you're going to take a cube of beef stock and add your boiling water to it. I forgot that I had mushrooms, so we're going to add the mushrooms once it works again. So we're gonna turn the office into the baby room. A lot of people are asking me whether the room is done already or do I have everything, and I'm just like more relaxed than the people around me think I should be. Like if I need something, I can order it and it'll be here the next day. So let's not get overexcited and just order too many things. Let's just be a little bit more relaxed about it. I'm gonna try to find some things secondhand, so that's gonna be probably next weekend. I'm gonna turn it into a cute little baby room. Yes, it works again, so that's good. So we're gonna add in our mushrooms, cook them a little bit. And whilst that's cooking, I'm gonna cut my potatoes into tiny cubes. Yes, finally, it's heating back up. I am having trouble standing this long. I would like to sit down, but we're almost done. So a little bit more to go. A little bit of a harder day. I don't know why. I've just been feeling a little sad and tired. More tired than the other days. It's the first day it's like mentally affecting me a little bit, the pregnancy. But we'll just see how tomorrow is. If I feel better tomorrow, I think so, probably. So just take it one day at a time. I shouldn't think too far in the future because then you're like 3 more months. That's the longest time. But then again, I've already done 6 months and I don't feel like I've been pregnant for really long. So I do look forward to not being pregnant anymore. Just to get back in shape a little bit and to also be able to do cardio again. And I never thought I would say that when I was in the middle of prep, hating my life, doing 90 minutes of cardio a day. But I just enjoy running with some music in my ears and running with the dog. I used to run with the other dog, Mace, but I don't think, have I run with Ollie before? No, I want to run with Ollie. If you guys wonder where Mace is, Mace was the dog that my boyfriend has had with his ex-girlfriend. And we used to have like a co-parenting thing. And when he told her that I was pregnant, she didn't want us to see the dog anymore. So sad that we don't see Mace anymore. But we got Ollie now, so that softens the pain, but it's still sad. But now we have Ollie all the time. It's a full-time doggy and not an on and off doggy. So that's nice. Looks like the mushrooms are cooked, so we're gonna add our meat back in. There. And then we're gonna add in our beef stock. And make sure you scrape the bottom of the pan so all of that flavor gets into the stock. And then we're going to add thyme. If you have them, you can add bay leaves. And I'm gonna add some paprika powder. As you can see, we're not adding any salt yet because there is already salt in the beef stock. And if you want to make it saltier, you can always add some more salt in the end. There we go. Finish cutting the potatoes. Can you tell my brain is not braining today? And I thought this cooking was gonna be relaxing. Just added to my stress. Life is so hard. And then in a perfect world, you would leave this to simmer for like an hour or 2. And then after 2 hours, you add in the potatoes and you let it cook for like 40 more minutes. But since it's already 6 o'clock and I want to eat by like 7 or 8, I'm gonna put in my potatoes now and just let it sit for as long as we can handle not eating food yet. Then I'm gonna clean the kitchen and take a nap on the couch. Let me put my potatoes in. Might even add in a little bit more water because it's not fully covered. Grab the lid, put it on there, and let it sit for at least an hour. Come back, stir it a little bit, and then as long as possible. 3 or 4 hours would be perfect, but we're gonna see what we can do. I'm back. I've slipped into something more comfortable. It's been about 1.5, 2 hours. I'm gonna see how she's doing. Would you look at that? Looks good, looks nice. I've already tasted the potato. The potato is all the way cooked through. I've tasted the carrot cooked through. The meat is definitely edible. Would be nice if it would go for like 1 or 2 more hours, but since we're hungry, I'm gonna just scoop out 2 bowls for us to eat now, and we're gonna leave it on the stove. So tomorrow it's going to be even better. We don't eat everything now, but I don't think we're going to. Maybe I'm going to have to add a little bit of salt and pepper. I know I'm going to have to add some salt because it was a little bland. So we put in some salt. She's pretty thick already, which is nice. We watched 2 episodes of a show. Tried to take a nap, but couldn't really. The baby was moving like crazy. Sometimes I feel like a little foot going like that, but this really felt like she was moving all over the place. Yes, looks nice. There we go. I'm not gonna scoop too much for the first time because if we eat it, we wait a little bit. The meat's gonna be even more tender when we go for the second time. So there we go. Gonna taste it, see if it needs even more salt. Here we go. Bon appetit. That's nice. Does need a little more salt, but it's really nice. Meat's already pretty tender. I tried it like half an hour ago and then it was still pretty tough, but no, that's nice. Tastes like winter, my comfort food. That was it. The little come cook with me. We're gonna have a nice dinner, go to bed a little bit on time today. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Tag me if you make the same meal. I'd love to see it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below and follow me for more cooking videos. Okay, see you guys in the next one.